Hey guys, happy Tuesday. Yes, I am back with Deal Stories. Welcome to our live on this beautiful Tuesday evening. So we have a few items we're going to be reviewing today. So of course, make sure you take a look at our Amazon storefront page so that you can see what type of products we're going to be reviewing today, because Christmas is literally less than, I think it's like 12 days left before Christmas. Oh my goodness, it's next week Sunday. Can you believe how quick Christmas has came for the year of 2022? So, of course, without further ado, we are Deal Stories. If you guys are new here, we are a channel that reviews a bunch of products and we let you know if they are a hit or a miss. So of course, what you can do is you can check off people on your list on these little cool items that you can purchase for them for Christmas or just to have in general. So we go live every Tuesday between the hours of 6:30 to around 7. And of course, if you are a returning viewer, welcome back. My name is Katrina. I am your host this evening. So as I mentioned, take a look on our Amazon storefront page so that you can see the products we're going to be reviewing today. So the first product we have here, I actually have them displayed. These things are super, super cute. These are the dEdge multi-purpose holders. So these are the sets that come in a square, and then they also come in a circle as well. And when they say multi-purpose, you can actually use them as toothbrush holders. So these are super cute. So we have 3 different designs here. The first ones that we have, I'm going to let you guys know, it is the poly resin toothbrush holders. And these are the ones right here. So I'll move those to the side. These are beautiful. They come in the color marble. Look at that marble, beautiful. Also comes in white and black. So they are multi-purpose holders. They're not just for toothbrushes, but they're ideal for toothbrushes because if you notice, there are holes right down at the bottom. So once you are actually done brushing your teeth, plop that toothbrush right on there. And then of course it has the hole so that it could actually drain any of the water out. So the coolest thing about these dEdge toothbrush holders, of course, number one, they are at an amazing price. They are very tiny and small. They fit right into my hand right there. So of course, if they don't want to be toothbrush holders, they can be a paperweight. They can be anything your heart desires. But of course, they're multi-purpose. These are the mini design size. And of course, they dry naturally very quick. So they kind of remind me of the bath stone mat that we reviewed a while back. Kind of has that nice stone type of texture and material. So of course, if you want a more clean, hygienic way, you could just plush your toothbrush in there. And of course, it's a nice, elegant, beautiful design as well. So with this one, you get a nice white marble color finish, a black finish, or even a white finish. Of course, it has the name dEdge right there on the front for you. And the reason why I like this is because they actually come, you could actually purchase it as a set. We do have the toothbrush holder in a larger set as well. And I'm going to go ahead and open that here in 1 minute because we do have the 3, these are the matte silver, matte black, and the chrome multi-purpose holders as well. So these are the other ones. And as if you look at it, they are also, they're circular design and they also have the bottom hole as well. So these ones are the same thing as well. If you want to have a more clean and hygienic look in your bathroom or with your toothbrush, you can go ahead and have those as well. They are, you can also put razors in here. You can put toothbrushes, a comb, anything that can actually fit in that small space. And it's up to you on what type of design you want to get. So of course, you know what you could also use? It doesn't even have to be used in a washroom. This would be actually cute if you know someone who works from home. This could be a paperweight, or you can actually have it sitting and you can put your nice pen right in there. That is so cute. It's multi-purpose, so you can literally put anything in there. So as I mentioned, you have a matte silver, a matte black, and a chrome color. Of course, it says dEdge on the bottoms. Is that how you say it? dEdge. I think that's what it's called. dEdge. My apologies. dEdge. I got a little confused there. So these are from the same brand, and as I mentioned, you can get it like this. Do we have a pen that we could do a quick sample, because I want to show them? Yes, the razors. Oh, you know what? Here, this is what we're trying to do. So this is one of the razors. So a good example is you can just plop your toothbrush in there, or if you have, you know, a razor, you can go ahead and put that in there as well. So we're going to show you guys a few little examples. The coolest thing about these ones, the square ones, is if they actually have a dip there, so you can actually have whatever, like a toothbrush or something, it can actually lean. So it is multi-purpose on what you can actually use it and what it's functional for. So it does fit most razors, toothbrushes. It's made out of high quality zinc alloy with super durable chrome painting. This is for the circle ones. And of course, it's not only for, as I mentioned, for toothbrushes or razors, it can hold pens as well. So anything that it can actually go in there. You know what I was actually thinking as well? For a makeup beauty guru like myself, I would love to have one of these. You can actually put your favorite mascara right in there, because it shows the hole is quite large. It can actually fit a mascara tube right in there. I love that. Or for your brushes, if you have any beauty brushes as well, I really like that. So personal use, you can actually have so many accessories in these. It does come in either the circle, or it does come in the square, and they are very cute. So I think the pricing on this right now is $11.66. And of course, if you do use our code Dealstories, you will be getting it at a great price. So of course, if you have anyone in your family that loves their razor, they have a nice particular razor, you can have a little display for them, or you can actually get a little matching set for his and hers, have it in the bathroom so that you guys have your own location on your toothbrushes. How cute is that? Or you can use these as paperweights on someone's desk so that they have their nice little pen. They can just stick it right there in front of their desk and just have it accessible every time they use it. So as I mentioned, multi-purpose use for all of these. It does come in a square packaging, or it does come in the circles as well. Colors on that, you get the white stone, black matte, and the white marble. And then, of course, you get the matte silver, the matte black, and the chrome silver. So it's great to take advantage of these deals as well. I know that there was a lot of people that were mentioning in the comments, it's good to have if you are very aesthetic in your house or your washroom. I notice a lot of people use it in their washroom, and a lot of people had really good things to say. Basically stated it's well made, it's sturdy, and it's a clutter-free way to put away your razor. And I really like that, because sometimes when you're done shaving, you could have a manual razor. Where do you put your razors, especially if they're wet? Do you just sit them on top of the counter and then they get dirty? This would be a great way to just plop your razor in there and let it air dry. How simple and clean and effective that way is. I absolutely love that. And I did see that there was more reviews here that people also had mentioned, and they stated that they've used it actually as a paperweight as well. I don't really know, in the new age, we're not really doing a lot of paper. Everything is paperless, but there are some people that have paper lying around, so this is good to be used as a paperweight. Other than that, they said it was a nice holder. It is small, and it does fit majority toothbrushes as well. So of course, go ahead and take a look at dEdge toothbrush holder. As I mentioned, it does, or multi-purpose holder. It comes in the circle, or it does come in the square. So as I mentioned, go ahead and take advantage. Weight on them, I'm not sure if there was a weight that stated. Let me just take a look so I can give you guys all of the details here. Let's see. Okay, 1 second. So let me just make sure. So they're all the same. So the colors. And I think the coolest thing that I forgot to mention is at the bottom, there's actually a rubber. Let me just pull this up here so that all of you guys can see where's the best part. You can see that there is rubber down there at the bottom. And the reason why there's rubber down there is so that it doesn't move and it actually gives traction on the product itself. So of course, if you have it sitting down, it's not going to move very easily. And if you have a product in there, it's not going to knock it down. It's not going to knock it down. It's very sturdy. I noticed that a bunch of comments did mention that the sturdiness and how well made the craftsmanship is on this. I actually like it, and I think it would be cool. So talking about toothbrush holders here, we have a few from dEdge that are very similar to these designs as well. So what I will do is I will move these over here so that I can give you guys more of a view. So these ones are really cool to pair with these ones. So those are the single toothbrush holders. They're very cute, very simple, and easy and effective. You can literally take it anywhere. These ones are super cute as well. So these ones, you can be multi-purpose use with a makeup brush, shaving razor, or toothbrushes. And these are so sleek of a design. So these are the dEdge. Look at how beautiful this is. So this is how it looks like when it's fully opened. It is super sleek, super nice, and it is weighted as well. You do have the option to use that, and you could just plop it up here so that you can put your toothbrushes, and then you can have some brushes in there as well. How cute is that? So it does come in different colors. So we have a few here that I'm going to open up and show you guys. Ooh, this one's probably my favorite. This one is the marble, as if you can see. Look at that marble all in the design there. And of course, these do come out. So if you don't want these, you can just have it open like that. And the coolest thing is with these, there are openings at the bottom. So if you do have it on top of your sink, it can just flush right out and it won't leave any gunk or residue down at the bottom. Okay, we have two more. So while I'm opening these are the organizer holders. It is made out of resin accessory poly resin with the wooden part as well. And these right now are going for $15.98 in price. Ooh, look at this one. These are very, very fancy. Look at the gray one, like beautiful. It almost looks like real stone. That is beautiful. Look at that. And then we can remove that, and that is the inside. These are very, very nice because I'll tell you, sometimes you go to people's homes and they do not have holders. I would actually use them as brushes to put my brushes in there. You know, as females, we have so many things, but this would actually be very convenient to put your makeup brushes in. So this one right here is the black. This one is very sleek. Let's show you guys. And as you can see, it does say dEdge down there at the front. Very sleek, very classic design, very small, two openings right there. And then of course, as I mentioned, it does come with the wooden piece. You can remove it and put it back in. I honestly think this is super, super sleek. So here we go. We have all four of them, and I would love to pair them up. These would be going good as pairs, as I mentioned. So with this one as well, it comes in the four different colors. We have the black, we have the sandstone style, which is lovely. We also have just the plain white right here. And then of course we have the white marble right here. So we have four different colors. The design structure is absolutely the same. You can use it as a multi-purpose holder. It has two compartments, as I mentioned, and the wooden part does remove, so you can have it like this, or you can have it with the wood as well. It's totally up to you. So it has the bottom holes for draining, and the measurements on here is 2 by 2.9 inches, and it's 2 round cutouts. Very simple. It's not too much. It doesn't show the weight on it. Let me just pull it up here and see. I've seen people use them for coloring pens. You can put your razors, your toothbrush, your makeup brushes. I've also seen people use it for kitchenware as well. That's quite fancy to have your kitchen brush in there, but hey, you can use it as anything as you want. They do mention it never rusts or crack, and it's easy to wash and keep clean, and that is exactly what we want, you know, because the less is more. It has 4 styles, 2 parts bottom hole, and of course it's a beautiful gift for basically anyone, a female, a male, anyone who wants to just give them a nice artistic add-on to their unit, to their place. I honestly like it. It doesn't show how much weight it is. Let's see. Oh, yes, it does. It's 0.9 pounds, so it's actually not that heavy. So this is really great. It's actually quite cute. And a lot of people that I'm mentioning here stated that they prefer using these as toothbrush holders just because of the sturdiness. And of course, it is water resistant. So if you had it, let's say in your shower, and maybe you had your razors sitting in the shower, and let's say maybe like a small loofah or something in there, it will not crack. And of course, the design will not diminish as well. And that's always important to have, because sometimes if you purchase things that you want to have in your washroom, you do not know if they're going to create water damage. So that's always something good to have as well. So let's see here. So a lot of people have stated that they've used this and the wood has slowly cracked after a long period of use. So with the wood itself, you can actually wash this by hand. I don't know why it would crack unless, you know, let's see, they just said that it was cracking and that was basically it. But it depends on what you're using it in. I would honestly suggest, if you were going to use these in your shower, to probably remove the wooden part from it, just because collecting a lot of water, we don't want to diminish the actual wood part itself. Let's just double check to see the wood. I just want to see. It's just the wood, but it has a heavy coating to it. It has a heavy clear coating on it. But I've also seen a lot of reviews where people have mentioned it declutters any of their areas. Like I had mentioned, I would personally use it for brushes, like makeup brushes, just because it's such a big compartment, especially when you remove this as well, you have more room to put your makeup brushes in there. I wish we had more examples where we could throw some pens in there so you guys can see how big the compartment is. So these are the dEdge toothbrush organizers or multi-purpose organizers. I honestly love them. They aren't even that big. They are the size of my hand, as you could see. And of course the width, if you see the width, they are not that large. So these are a really great Christmas gift if that's something you want to give to someone who loves to be very aesthetic with their designs. Or if you just want to give them something very simple, we do have the dEdge minis, which are right here, multi-purpose holders as well. As I mentioned, they do come in the squares, or they come in these cute little round, I would say bullets, because look at how cute these are. I'll put them right beside each other so you guys can see. And as I mentioned, they fit most toothbrushes or razor sizes as well. So these are really cute to have if you just want to, if you're a bachelor, you only live on your own and you only have one toothbrush, these are cute to have. If you do have multiple things, these are great to have as well, because it actually saves you the space and the storage. So of course, guys, these are made from the same brand, dEdge, and I would take advantage of this, because if you use our code Dealstories, You get the discount for 7 days, and remember, Christmas is next week Sunday, so please, please, please take advantage of these amazing deals because sometimes they don't last. And I will tell you how beautifully the design is. You guys may actually have to take a nice closer up look on how beautifully designed this is. If you can see it sparkle, it is so beautiful, the marble. It is absolutely beautiful. And of course, the sandstone granite, look at that. It makes it look like it's super luxury in your home. I would take advantage of these. So as I mentioned, people, these are the dEdge multi-purpose holders. You can either get them like this with the 2 parts, or you can get them in the singles, either in the square or in the little circle bullet. So take advantage of this. Check our Amazon storefront page. Use our discount code Dealstories because you will definitely not be disappointed. So while we're on the topic of the washroom and razors, we actually have our next product that we're going to be reviewing, which is the dEdge eyebrow or facial razors that were in here, and they're actually displayed right here. So these are what they're called. Of course, if you guys have been seeing the hottest trend on Instagram and TikTok right now, these are the razors. So the coolest thing that I like about these, number one, is these are multi-purpose and they're unisex. So it doesn't, have to be a female only using it. It can also be a male. And the coolest thing that I like about this is hydroplaning. You can actually take these and you can go ahead and shape up your eyebrows. It's good for men and for women, especially for men who are unsure how to, maintain their bushy eyebrows, or it could even work for their mustache as well. So it does have a thin razor at the bottom right there. Let's see if you guys can see that. So that is a razor, and of course it comes with 2 extras, so you get a total of 3. And these are really good for dermaplanting because I've noticed that it has been a very hot trend on Instagram, TikTok to dermaplant your own face. And of course, a lot of people are unsure what dermaplanting is. So of course, what you do is everyone has a thin layer of hair on their face. And dermaplanting, you can actually go to a salon and get it done professionally if you are unsure how to do it yourself. So I would suggest highly doing your research before you decide to dermaplant on your face on your own. I am not a dermatologist or a doctor, but I would suggest making sure you know exactly what you're getting into before you do it. So I know that there are steps where they want you to double cleanse on your face, make sure there's nothing on your face, and then you put some sort of serum on your face or some oil, and then you take the razor and then you just take off the peach fuzz that's on your face. So for me, I've never did any dermaplanting, so I have a lot of peach fuzz right here on your little sideburns over here. So you just basically take it with the razor and then you just take all that little peach fuzz off your face. You can do it around your forehead, around the middle of your eyebrows. And I've heard that once you dermaplant, any serums or lotions that you put on your face after absorb 2 times more than doing it on your face if you've never done it. It also takes out dead skin and anything like that. But as I mentioned, I am not a dermatologist, so make sure you Google that before you go ahead and purchase it. And it's not just for dermaplanting. You can actually do it as a facial tool as well. So for men, as I mentioned, go ahead and get that mustache trimmed up if you don't feel like getting an actual razor. These are good on the go because you never know. You could be traveling. You may need this to just do a quick little touch-up, maybe a unibrow, clean it up. Super simple, super easy. So you do get 3 razor blades here from dEdge for a total of $5.66.